Anime fans, One Piece fans, what's good? The answer to that question, of course, is One Piece. One Piece is what's good. Today, I'm going to be estimating or guessing the Yonkou bounties, their bounty predictions. We know Blackbeard, Marshall D. Teach's bounty. His bounty was 2.2 billion, approximately. There were some other numbers, but I don't remember them. Today I'm going to be estimating, as I said, all the Yonkou's bounties, but that will include Whitebeard's, yes, Edward Newgate's bounty, because he was once a Yonkou. So all Yonkous, past and present. So let's dive right into it. So for number 4, I believe Big Mom. For Big Mom, Charlotte Linland's bounty. Big Mom is a very strong, she's a beast. I believe all the Yonkous are on the same level, so even though her bounty on this list is lower than the most, that's just by portrayal and in the hype order, as Oda is hyping these characters. Big Mom, she's able to create an army of thousands of men, and within seconds with her Devil Fruit, the Soru no Mi, she's able to take the lifespan of people who are afraid of her. And it's pretty hard not to be afraid of her, if you understand what I mean. And she's a very overall strong character. She's got that iron skin. She's an iron balloon. So for all of this, I would give her a bounty of 3.2 billion. A billion over Blackbeard's bounty. I know some of you think the Yonkou bounties are going to be 2 billion. Or in the 2 billions, but I do not believe they will. The reason I don't believe that is because Blackbeard's bounty, I believe the reason his bounty is so low is because the only people he's beaten to justify his bounty is the Whitebeard pirates, and Marco's bounty is probably 1.5 billion, 1.4 billion. He probably has the highest bounty of all the remaining Whitebeard pirates. So since Marco is the strongest character Blackbeard has beaten, the only way that the world government can judge his strength is by Marco. So they probably gave him a bounty for defeating Marco, and they gave him a higher bounty for his danger factor and his potential. So that's why I think his bounty is 2.2 billion. I think most Yonkou bounties are in the 3 billions or above. So Big Mom, I would give her a bounty of 3.2 billion. So for the next Yonkou, Kaido. Kaido, the King of Beasts, we're in his arc right now. The Straw Hats are going to beat him. Wano is hype-yo, real hype. Kaido's bounty. Kaido is very strong. He's got the ability to turn himself into a dragon, which is most likely the Ryu no Mi model Eastern Dragon. It's not confirmed it's Devil Fruit, but it most likely is. I cannot wait to see his hyper form. He's called the King of Beasts, the strongest beast in the world, Kaido of 100 beasts. So seeing Kaido fight Luffy will be pretty hype, he can jump 10,000 feet without getting hurt. For all of this, I'm gonna estimate his bounty is 3.5 billion. I feel like that would suit him in relation to Teach's bounty. Yeah, I would give him 3.5 billion. I don't really have a ton of reasons. Just judging by strength, that's what I decided would be a good bounty once we learned Teach's bounty, because before I was thinking all the Yonkou bounties are in the 4 billions, but now I'm thinking it's more like the 3 billions. So I'm gonna give Kaido a 3.5 billion belly bounty. The next Yonkou, red-haired Shanks. The red-haired pirates are a big enigma in the series. Everyone loves the red-haired pirates. Just recently, it was hinted by Oda. It could have been a translation error, but since this was, because this is how it was translated, this is what I'm gonna take it as. It was translated as Shanks being hinted to have the highest bounty among the Yonkou. I don't know how accurate this is, but going by this knowledge, I would say his bounty will be around 4 billion belly. I think his bounty is going to be 4 billion because he's got a higher bounty than the others, apparently. according to this little snippet that could not be accurate, but this is what was translated, so that's what I'm gonna believe for now. So I'm gonna give Shanks a 4 billion belly bounty. I think that's suitable for a man of his caliber and for the Yonkou. And now we get to Edward Newgate, Whitebeard, the strongest man in the world, even known as the strongest man in the world during Roger's era. Prime Whitebeard was on a different level than the Yonkou. I do not believe Kaido could take Prime Whitebeard. Like, Kaido could put up a good fight against him, but Whitebeard's victory would be almost ensured. Same for the other Yonkou. Not old Whitebeard, not old Beard, but Prime Whitebeard. So Prime Whitebeard, known as the strongest man in the world, I believe his bounty exceeded 5 billion. So I'm going to say I think his bounty was around 5.5 billion. 5.5 billion or maybe 5.6, maybe even 6 billion. But for now, until further notice, I am going to say his bounty was 5.5 billion. I think that is well suited for him. I think that would fit him very, very well. So that is basically it for my Yonkou bounties. I believe Big Mom's bounty is 3.2 billion, Kaido's is 3.5 billion, Shanks' is 4 billion, and Whitebeard's bounty before he passed on was 5.5 billion. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, and only if you enjoy my content, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more One Piece content. I will see you in the next video.